Stellaris Espionage, usually an afterthought and used just for intel so you know how strong your enemies are or what ship designs they're using. However, when the Nemesis DLC came out, introducing these features almost 2 years ago, there are a bunch of operations that many people, including me, never use or never have. This video is brought to you by Surfshark VPN. More from them later. So in this video, my goal is to use every operation and rate them to see if they're as bad as we all think, as well as unlocking secret operations later in the video, with one letting you guide the endgame crisis to your enemies and another allowing you to consume your most hated enemy's star. To do this, we will be using the Spy Master Syndicate, playing as Criminal Heritage as they're one of the only civics that give a bonus to espionage. Our first mission is to find people, so we're going to just automatically explore systems so we don't waste time surveying. The first thing we're going to do is check our generals to see if we regret anything, and we don't with no regrets because we found a spycraft general. This increases infiltration speed and reduces operation cost, one of the only traits that actually do that, and we did start our governor with spycraft, also giving that. There we go. No regrets has joined the Ministry of Defense. Now we get 10% reduction and 30% more infiltration. So we are playing Void Dwellers because it's the best for a trade build, really, as we will be turning all these habitats into trade. I love trade habitat builds, and that's what we're going to be doing. We have found someone, but it doesn't look good. Why are they fighting? Retreat. We lost a corvette already. Our postal inspectors. How could they? So you can see we start with a lot of envoys, and that's because of Fanatic Xenophile. We get 2 more envoys, and we get 20% trade value, which is great for a trade build. We will greet Xenos with open arms because we get faster contact recovery speed. We will be going subterfuge, but for now we go mercantile since we are a trade build. And we're going to slowly build trade district and keep moving around jobs so they actually work better things. And because we start on habitats, we've of course gone for incubators as we get more pop growth because it's such a small planet. We're getting 27% on our capital. Next, we're going to go adaptive economic policies. So we unlock different trade policies. We're going to put it on unity so that we can rush through our traditions. We want to min-max the subterfuge as much as we can in this video. So we definitely want to expand the council next because we will get criminal heritage. Our branch officers giving us more trade value per criminal. We've now got merchant jobs, which means we'll get them here, and they produce a 15 trade value instead of what clerks give us, just 6.2. Over double. Beautiful. We're not finding any empires. It's very annoying. Just keep building commercial zones or trade districts. Once you've got no slots, you can replace what's already built, like this hydroponics farm and the Astro Mining Bay, even maybe the habitation. And we finally found our first victim. Mercantile's now finished. We'll be selecting Voidborn. We get 2 additional building slots, which is huge. That means 2 more merchants. Disabling these buildings just saves on the 2 upkeep. It's just a small min-max that you can do there. Okay, next, we are just going to grab diplomacy quick so we can form federations. And once we finish with diplomacy, we'll go down subterfuge. Don't you worry. And I probably should have switched these over to trade station. That gives me 20% more trade value and more build speed for trade district. So, oopsie. Ah, great. Our governor can be a trader. More trade value. Now, they're actually on my habitat that doesn't give trade value. So let's put them over to the one with the most, which is this one. We can now go down subterfuge. Now, subterfuge actually does give you a bunch of buffs to espionage, and we'll walk through them as we unlock them. For now, we just get subterfuge related technologies appearing at a 5 times normal rate, and we get better code breaking. And now we can get spycraft 2, double our operation cost, reduction, increase infiltration speed. They both get it. Good. And something I forgot to do was to build a hydroponics bay. Those are very important because we're not going to be making food from our habitats. Now, Operation Security, I always grab in my videos because it gives more tracking, but it also gives more code breaking and more operation skill. This is a very good addition if espionage was any good. But hey, we're going to rate it. Got to give it a fair chance. And our first victim, but they're capitalists, of course. Well, we can spy on them anyway. Now, this is our spy screen. We can flick between different empires up here. Don't think many people know that exists, but this is basically your entire spy screen. And here are all the operations. As you can see, because we got Operation Skill, gather information is actually 0 difficulty. And we gain intel on them based on empire size, relative encryption. Don't know what empire means. Oh, because we have criminal heritage, that gives us 20% speed. We also have code breaking from ruthless competition, as well as criminal heritage. So we just got a bunch of buffs to espionage. So this is going to fly up our intel. We can unlock different intel such as technology, economic, increasing our intel. We might actually just be able to make a federation with these. -81. So information security increases your encryption, which means people spying on you is harder. And you know what else helps with encryption? Today's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. Our empire has been using espionage and decryption to view everything about our rival empires. At least we'll see some stuff in a minute. Our infiltration is rising rapidly and their encryption is very weak. If only they had Surfshark VPN. This keeps your online identity safe by encrypting all of the information sent between your device and the internet, keeping your personal data protected from big companies or cyber criminals. Like our empire over here. If you're like my science ship, you like traveling. However, you may suffer from regional blocking when trying to view your favorite shows from home. However, with Surfshark VPN, you can virtually change your location to bypass the issue. And you could even use it to do the vice versa and virtually travel to bypass any geo restrictions and watch other countries' vast Netflix library. Now, just like the tradition we're about to get non-disclosure agreement, we get defense against hostile operations. Surfshark also does this by giving you great encryption of your online data, especially when using free public Wi-Fi. How do you think it's so easy to spy on these empires? It's already up to 30 since I started talking about Surfshark VPN. It also allows you to mask your IP address so that your city, country, and download history aren't linked to your identity. Yes, people might see the blog pillows you've been looking at. I know you have, Greg. You might be wondering, this is too good to be true, but it gets even better. Using my code EP3, you can get an extra 3 months for free and also a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk for you to try out. Get it now by using my link in the description. Now, we've been building commercial zones, trade districts. It's going very, very well for us. We've also gotten a second trade governor. Trade value is very nice, but we had to get rid of our admiral. I'm so sorry. A totally epic, non-lethal aristocrat king and Steve's friend Albert is giving us a lot of trade. These are named by our Patreon, just like empires that can show up. Not all the time. We've made that change. Fleet names such as the Postal Inspectors, who has done a lot of exploring. It greatly helps out and it's much appreciated. Right, we've actually found a slaving despot, so they're gonna have a lot of crime. This is great. Hello, let's spy on you so we can see your planets, and then we're going to make a lot of crime. And we can now get double agents. Whenever hostile operation targets us and fails, we gain 10 intel. Doesn't really matter. AIs don't usually use operations, very rarely anyway. We get an extra envoy and extra infiltration. That is very nice. Yeah, we can't actually do anything. Wait, what? Wait, they're not megacore. I thought they were megacore. Oh, well, this is where the fun begins. Branch office. So, how does it work? We are target of Casabelles. We will probably need to build a fleet. To counter that, they might come and kill us. But we get energy from their trade, but it's multiplied by the crime. We can build buildings on our branch office, corporate thing, I don't know what it's called, which will increase crime and give us resources and them a job. We're just going to spam research, because research is good. Let's just hope they don't come kill us. We finished Subterfuge, which gives us 50% more infiltration speed, which means we'll literally get so much intel on them. Now we've finished Subterfuge, we get Cloaking Strength, and successful operations will refund infiltration level cost. Now we do have another Ascension perk. Enigmatic Engineering is probably the best for what we're doing. We get +2 encryption, which will mean our relative strength will be even bigger because it's based on our encryption difference, I think. Or is that our infiltration? I don't know. It's not entirely clear. And neither are the operations. Now I was doing some reading to prepare for this video, and sleeper cells stop infiltration decaying. It says that right here, but they also give +1 operation skill. It doesn't say it, but that's really good. That will bring everything down 1 the difficulty, and it makes it so much easier. So we're going to do that first everywhere because it just stays forever, I'm pretty sure, or for 15 years, but that's fine. We can't do it here yet because we still need infiltration to do the operations. And gather information doesn't give you the worth intel. It will raise the maximum if you need to, but it's not good. You know what? We're going to do it. Let's see what it does. We'll gather intel. We need to try them all. Yeah, sleeper cell is now established. Oh, it says it when you finish. Now, I'm going to assume we want to do espionage. So that brought down skill levels, I believe. Maybe it didn't. We can compare before and after. Well, if it did, I'm going to say that's an 8 of 10 operation because you don't have to have your spy here as well. If it didn't, I'm going to drop it down to 6 because who cares? If it's not making these operations easier, who cares? Right, let's try and acquire an asset. Yeah, no, wait, it just brought down stuff. What? When we get an asset, it raises maximum infiltration level, and it also gives you operation skill if you use them when doing an operation for something they're good at. I really want to steal technology. I think that's the only useful one, really. Think about it. But yeah, we are still trying to actually build a good economy. We can now see this dude. So, hello, we're building trade. Sorry, it'd be silent. I have little to none because I'm dumb and couldn't make a federation. 8 more. Oh, the Adex Guardian, the Bontu race. Disgusting. Fallen Empire. Ugh. So I don't know if this is someone spying on me. Yes, it is, because I got 10 intel. So they were actually trying to spy on me. Okay. We now have acquired an asset. Our infiltration decreases, but we have a tech asset that's really useful because now when we steal technology, we can put our asset on here and it will make the difficulty go down. There's 4 still, but it's easy. And we're just going to spam steal technologies. I'm going to say assets as well as sleeper cell. Making the operations useful is good, but a lot of the operations suck. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Like, it would be 10 out of 10 if the operations were useful. But like, that operation itself isn't the issue. Does that make sense? Okay, we can finally form Federation. This is important because we get access to the Trade League policy. The crime boys. We can use our favors to get it to accept. And there we go, a new Federation. Now, we're going to put an envoy to increase cohesion. Now we have Trade League, which gives us unity and consumer goods. So we don't need to worry about either of those resources. And we can just spin this into a Forge World. And since the allies will start picking up, we can actually start to build some more habitats and just increase everything. Dual-Peripheral Research Security. I've never seen this before because I've never ever done this operation. We can either get a tech and progress towards it, but we can't do it for another 6 years, which sucks. Or for 2 years, we get more research speed. And we get, oh, because of the asset, we get a better thing. Oh, that's very good. Can't do it for 6 years, but we get 10% research speed and the tech. Ah, that's quite a good operation. Honestly, if we're scaling it based on operations, so far that's a 10 of 10 because tech's actually useful. Okay, smuggler ports are really good because they increase the trade value and they have the highest crime. They are trying to fix it by working in forces, but I'm sorry. I don't really care. You will die from crime. And there's the tech we stole. Not the worst one. Okay, so our influence is a huge issue, but what we can do is just make empty Corvette on the cheapest part. And I believe it still counts to naval cap. It's just very cheap. Yeah, we've gone from 0.2 influence for powered projection to 0.57 as we're building. So there is uncover secrets, but it's pretty trash and we don't need code breaking or intel levels. We're not going to go at the minute. 100% crime, 251 energy, giving us 208, I believe. Yes, absolutely beautiful. And they're all working clerk for some reason, giving us so much trade. Oh, I love it. And the biggest issue with espionage is the operations actually cost influence to start. So influence is just a huge issue. I don't know why it costs influence. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but if it was worth it, maybe I wouldn't care, but it's not worth it, so I do care. Oh, great. Another steel tech, dude. So we can just nom the tech, but influence. We get even more research speed. So we're just stacking research speed at this point. The prickly. A Federation member wants to make someone tributary? Yeah, sure. Go for it. If you can defeat them. What we can do, once we get 60 infiltration, is try to arm privateers to help. It might not help. We have to use espionage, right? We'll do gather information to actually quickly get there as well. It didn't get the intel up enough. What? Did it use 10 intel to give us 10 intel? What a trashy one. I'm going to give this 3 out of 10 because the maximum infiltration can be good later on because the special missions that we're going to unlock will need high infiltration level, even though we have max. If you didn't min-max it with your choices, you can get it. So it's semi-useful, but not good. I guess we'll just sabotage a starbase then. It's not like they're even stuck on any. It's so bad. They don't even need help. Why the pricky T right there? No. No. Maybe we can arm privateers again. Oh, they have 5k. Maybe our armed privateers, which cost so much influence. Why does it cost so much influence? This is why it's bad. I have 20% cost reduction on that too. We could have just built a habitat instead of doing that. Or open branch offices. Yeah, allies actually losing. Well, they're just taking forever at least. Oh, what? Why did you peace out? Oh, I hate AIs. I was literally building up to help them. We're still arming privateers against them. Oh, now I know why we all hate it. We've actually put the time in now. Use it, and it's so bad. So bad. The Pricketier are flipping on my borders. And what am I going to do? Spy on them? Oh, I'll spy on them to kill them. Yay. Oh, the Pricketier killing the Galactic... Oh, they're just going to die. We're just going to die. I can arm privateers against them, so we should probably get asset to help with that. Because the other one seemed to have failed, or it does nothing. Either one of those. They have 14k on my border. We're screwed. We're so screwed. Okay, maybe the cheesy cruisers can save us here. Oh, wait, they're killing them. They killed the pricky T. What the hell? Grand Admiral AI is insane. Gonna grab public relations specialists so we actually get some more envoys because I'm running out of them for once. A quick tip if you're trying to find branch offices belonging to an empire, you can click tab once you're on one of their planets and just go through and just establish all the branch offices you could ever want. We finally got code breaking, which will unlock an edict, which gives us more code breaking, more intel, more level, another envoy. I mean, I think we're actually fine. Like when we're doing espionage, they're all very weak to us. It just doesn't matter. Oh, I'm struggling to see any positive. Like it just takes up all the influence. I can't actually make any more habitat. reconnaissance can also help speed up gain, but again, it doesn't matter. None of these are that useful, and it doesn't help with the operations. Probably keep stealing tech, but the asset's gone. Does an asset get used up? That's so dumb. It's all just so bad. Oh, and then you just get these awful flipping events when you're trying to do it. It's so bad. And then you get assets that are exactly the same. I'm going to spark a diplomatic incident. Why not? That will reduce their opinion of someone else, or they'll get reduced. I don't actually know. And you can't really see what their opinion is like with anyone. So again, this operation, even though we've not done it, is in theory very good, but practically, I mean, you can't choose who you're doing it with for all of them, and you can't see what it actually does. So I'm going to give it a 5 or 10. If it had more, you know, use, or you can actually see what it's doing, it would be so much better, but you can't. Now people don't like them or something. It doesn't say. Yippee, the same flipping asset, and the AI just countering my crime with 5 enforcers. Be so much worse. But we can go Defender of the Galaxy to get plus 200 opinion from everyone. Yay. People like us now? No. And for some reason, my envoys keep getting chucked off my spy network. Really annoying. Okay, we can finally make them a subsidiary. Yeah, let's just make them a subsidiary right over here. They better vote. Yeah, thank you. Let's try and sabotage the Mafia station. Surely it's useful. Got an asset on there too. Oh, they have 10k. That's cute. Oh, we got the steel tech asset. We may as well use that. We're going to sit outside the starbase that we know we can beat, but I want to use the espionage. The fact that it takes so long, and I've got everything min-maxed for it. So we did something. Don't know what. Honestly, that's a very, very niche operation. 3 of 10, it's really bad. Like, it kills like 1 module. Like, look at this. This is just so bad. Like, there's always negative event, but no positive. I've seen enough. I have seen enough of these base operations. Oh, still not the asset I want. Oh my gosh. Do I need 3 saboteurs? No, I could be doing it completely wrong, but I don't see a way of influencing what I get. Maybe it's the secondary things? And what's so dumb about Criminal Med Corp, I can't put my branch offices in my vassal because we have a peace treaty. Everyone else has commercial stuff inside them. All right. I'm going to try and acquire an asset with a military one in the hope that I get an armed privateer dude. Also, the crisis could have spawned 12 years ago. And silly me. I should have put on Bureau of Espionage. It does pretty much nothing for us. It'd be nice if it like unlocked better missions or something like that. Something useful. Oh my. Why do I need that many saboteurs? Someone tell me. Oh, full empires awoken. The worst thing is you can't do espionage on full empires, which means you can't put the crisis beacon on them. That would be funny. Now, nothing really is happening in this game. I cannot find the Stellaris Devourer, so I'm going to try and cheat it in. So in a normal game, you would find the Stellaris Devourer somewhere. I've tried to explore my silent ship. Can't find it. Then you want to retrieve the egg sac. So we get this event. We'll encourage it, speed it up, and these saboteurs are going to be useful. We want to bring the exec to the cradle of decay, which is our capital. We'd retrieve it, and we get a new operation, Consume Star. Now, it's quite costly. It costs 72, so we're going to have to wait a little bit to get the infiltration. But you know what we can do? We can come and use our reconnaissance to speed it up. An actual use for it. Okay, we're doing reconnaissance, which will mean our espionage grows even quicker, I think. Oh, there's not a war in heaven. I really don't want a war in heaven. Oh, they kicked us out. I have 7 cloaking, and I can detect it. So stupid. We now have 72 infiltration, which means we can consume a star. And we're obviously going to put one of these many saboteurs on it, which makes it easier. I don't think we get to choose the star. Hopefully it's their capital. They have a lot there. The alignment of the anti-crisis beacon is so overwhelming. We're going to start building espionage on them so we can use the crisis beacon when the crisis spawns. We try that out. Even though I'm not getting involved, I don't want to fight this. Who's the one near us? The Zealots? Yeah, we're joining Montu here. We'll stand with the Zealots, and they've kicked us out of our Federation. Commence operation. Blow up the star. We wait 60 days. We're at war with them as well. Where did the star blow up? It said here. That was awful. I genuinely didn't even see the star blow up. So in practice, Consume Star's good. In reality, it just seems 6 out of 10 for how hard it is to actually get and how much it actually does. Didn't do anything. And to test out the crisis beacon, we're spawning it in because it's not going to spawn while this war in heaven's done. I'm not emotionally invested in this war in heaven. Oh, it's spawned in. What am I meant to do? I'm just dead. Oh, well, we have 100 influence here. We'll do a crisis beacon. Don't have an asset for it. If I'm dying, my Federation member that didn't join the Fallen Empire with me, they're dying. I really hope we actually get to see this in use, but we're just gonna die. They can only go to one system with all my habitats. This game hates me. But they're leaving 2 of our habitats cats alone. The Crisis Beacon's one stage done. They're already going for them anyway. Well, I don't think we're going to see the use of Crisis Beacon here, but essentially the Crisis will just go towards that Empire. It's really good if they don't spawn with the only way they can go through you. This has been a video. If you enjoyed, like, and if you want to see me use the big mod Gigastructures, click here, watch me start on a frame world and prepare to defeat the block cat.